All right, we're live. What's up, guys? How's it going? We're live for the Thursday daytime stream. What is this? It's saying no connection to the internet. No connection. There should definitely be a connection. What the hell? What do you mean no connection? Oh, there it goes. Is it going to work this time? Let's see if it works now. There it goes. All right. Man, guys, I've been working so hard, and I still went live at 4:50, which is way, way, way after when we're supposed to go live. We're not going to have any time to open anything because we're going to be sorting this dang return unless we save it for tonight. I don't know. Let's see. Which return is this? This return is the... let's go ahead and... Oops. Let's go ahead and get a link here. Let me hit save. All right, let me grab this and... Let's go ping the Discord for the return, actually, which I haven't done yet. PSA submission. This would have been the January submission, it looks like. Yes, it looks like the January submission. All right, so we got the January submission. Oops, not this. The PSA January submission has returned. Okay, we're going to hit save on that. Let's see. PSA, oops. January submission has returned. Live card shop. Okay, we're going to hit save on that. Oh, man. One of the problems is I don't have any room back here. I've got no room for these slabs anywhere. But let's go ahead and get over there to the January submission. So, Neo Heracross, Alone Executor, Iron Valiant, EV Terror Festival, Jolteon, Umbreon, Lorenzo Shrub had a Leafeon, a Pikachu Prism Gold, Mahasvara, Sylveon Terra SAR, Phil Vasquez, Greninja, Shaori Low had a Roaring Moon, Ryan J. Havens, Espeon Prism, Spaghetti Princess, Dustox Spanish, Jonathan Fernandez, Venom Impel, Marvel. Carlton Wicks had the Lugia. Isai had a Sylveon SIR, which looks like it got added later. And TCC stuff. Okay, good. So, you guys have a total of, it looks like about 26 items for yourself. So, most of the submission is actually mine. Now, I think we got to start by finding a place to put all this, which I am actually truly struggling with. I do not know where to put all this crap. Maybe we can take this box away. Let's take this box away. What was in here? Cartoon Network? Card Wars? Let's put these slabs over here. We got to get these slabs off the floor. These are ones that were never even priced. I still have a stack of slabs from the last submission. We never even priced them. But they're not like the super exciting ones. They're like generally pretty cheap. All right. Dang, thought it was February sub. No, it's the January sub. Even though the February sub said it was almost done, the January one showed up first. How crazy is that? So I've no doubt that the February one's about to finish, though, because it was in assembly. It was in assembly, so it should be done pretty soon. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start putting ones that I think are mine on the floor. I believe these are all mine. Okay. Here is a Lugia. We know that is somebody's. This looks like it's probably somebody's. Let's see. Here's an Espeon. Here's a Alone Executor. Umbreon. All these look like they might be your guys's. I know this Golbat's going to be mine. Here's a Jolteon. I think I had a Jolteon in this submission. I'm not sure. Was there a Jungle... Yeah, there's a Jungle Pikachu. Here it is. Jungle Vaporeon. Here's that. Here's another Raging Bolt, another Leafeon. I actually don't know what's mine necessarily in this set. You know, I get so many bags and so much stuff, and I open a little bit too, right? I open some when we do like a video, like a one whole box when we do one of those. So sometimes these are hard to differentiate from each other. Golden Go. I would have never graded Golden Go, so I know that one's not mine. What about this signature? Okay, I think this signature is actually mine. Looks like it is. Look at that. We got a little Red Hood signature. That's interesting. Alakazams. Here's another Jolteon. Did that one get a 10? Oh, that Jolteon got a 10. Nice. Snorlax. Some Metazoo. Mothman. I bet you the Mothman belongs to somebody. Does the Mothman belong to someone? Let's see. No, the Mothman's mine as well. You know, I think the Mothman came from that one guy who abandoned his cards. Wow, what a dummy. No, not abandoned. He charged back. That's what it was, a charge back. I want that Zekrom. So this is Snorlax, Call of Legends, that graded 8. Aquapolis. Those are all mine. These are mine. This is mine. Impel Marvel. Was anyone else setting Impel Marvel in? Impel Marvel. No, so those are mine. I don't even remember where these came from. Did they come from Mr. Brandon? Where did those come from? They didn't grade well. Those all graded poor. Grading cards. PSA's grading is really tough right now. Some poker cards. Poker cards are almost always mine. Let's see. These are clearly mine. Here is a Livion. Here's a Zekrom. From what? VMAX Climax? That probably was mine. Pikachu. Okay. The first step, I'm trying to sort what's yours and what's mine out real fast. We're going to get this done fast. Never abandon Mothman. Yeah? That guy didn't abandon him. He didn't run a charge back. There was a security charge back. And he's like, oh, I'm going to fix that. Oh, I'm going to fix that. He never did. Let's see. Let's see. These look like they're probably mine. By the way, I posted a video, a short, 3 minutes long, that showed off all the cards in the return. You can go watch that video to see what was in it. Ooh, here's a cool one. That's definitely mine. Charizard 10. So we got another Charizard 10 coming into the Charizard poker collection. That's good. You know, I have enough of them. I almost feel like I could definitely just sell one. Here's Asha Watts. An Espeon. That's probably not mine. Roaring Moon. That might be Tammy's. Here's a Greninja. I doubt that's mine. Here's another Sylveon. You guys only had 26 items, so some of these might be mine. I saw a couple Lugia and Moltres. Nice video. Great video. Did you like the style of the video? How do you think the video could be improved? Slowking, Lantern. All the Aquapolis cards got graded so harshly it made me sad. It's terrible. Here's one of these. Is that mine? Is that mine? Okay, it is. That is mine. Sexy Girl Princess. I knew I was grading more girl stuff. Okay, this one appears to be mine as well. Sylveon Master Ball. That might not be mine. Here's that Dustox. Dustox has been located. Some poker cards. Here's some more stuff that's probably mine. Okay, setting these down here. One more big pile. Seemed fine. You went through so many slabs. If there's a way you think I could make the video more enjoyable to watch, more pleasurable to watch, you just let me know, okay? Because we'll do that. What did he have? Did he have, okay. So these are definitely mine. The grades in this set were so tough, once again. I'd be surprised if the Terrakion was mine. But that might have been Brandon's. Oh, I remember this Leafeon. Where did that Leafeon come from? That was a 9.5, wasn't it? The Leafeon was a 9.5. I remember these too. Those were cross grades. Looks like the Cubone got a 9. That's too bad. The Cubone was a SGC 9, wasn't it? Or something like that? I wish I had saved the information. From now on, when I'm going to crack slabs and send them back in, I need to have a way to save that data in order to know if it did well or not. Here's a Mew. That's probably me, actually. I have a bunch of those. Hello, mister. Hello, nurse. And Groudon, Soul Rocks, poker cards. Those are definitely mine. And just put the tags in a bag. Ah, there's a golden Pikachu. That one's not mine. Doubt it is anyways. Look at this. One of those Ancient Mews got another 10. That's a big deal. So what's really interesting about that Ancient Mew is it was actually one with a bent corner. And we kind of smoothed it out and sent it in hoping it would grade 10, and it did. Here are the two of the best returns for me. Here we are. I sent 40, got 0 10s. Bro. That sounds awful. So yeah, so these Mews, Ancient Mews, I sent in 3 of them. 2 of them got 6s, but 1 of them got a 10. And I'm tempted to crack it and try again. I think we probably will just crack them and try again, to be honest with you. Maybe not with PSA, maybe a different company this time. Heading for some Japanese food. Good luck, everyone. Is that Nintendo Error Ancient Mew or the normal one? This is not an error card. That is the standard American one. English one. Wait for my Roaring Moon to get a 9. I think I saw a Roaring Moon go by with a 10, so who knows? Okay, there it is. These are lovely. So these are my best returns. Charizard and Ancient Mew. Those are nice, lovely. Good cards. Now, here we go. So we're going to start with Isai. He has a Neo Heracross. We're looking for Neo Heracross. We know these are his. There's Neo Heracross with the 9. Alone Executor. I think I saw that back here. Okay. Iron Valiant SIR. That's the English version. Come on, dude. Please be here. I'm going to have to go hunting for it, aren't I? Son of a bleep-lop, dude. Oh, wait. Is this it? Please be it. Oh, that's the Japanese version. Okay, give me a second, guys. Now we got to go hunting through this entire stack to try and find that. Awful. This used to be quite easy in the past. You know how it used to be in the past? When PSA returned the cards, they would just be organized by cert number so that you would just get the exact cards in the same order as you submitted them. Now when they return them, they're in a totally different order. It's almost like random, but it's not. But they don't come by cert number organization. It's like they created 3 different piles and stacked them up that way. That's how it is. So they feel randomly put together, although there's a bit of a pattern to it. Okay, you must be in the last 2 piles then. Looking for Iron Valiant. God, dude. Okay, not here. Was it really not in this pile? I gotta look one more time in case I'm losing my touch here. Yeah, it's not there. Okay, so it's got to be in these last bits. Wait, you saw a Roaring Moon 10? Now, that doesn't mean it's yours. But yeah, I think I saw one that was a 10. But if it's yours, that would be great. I would like it to be yours. All right, definitely not in this pile. Gotta be the last pile then. God, dude. Imagine having to go through this entire stack to find a stupid card. I'm trying to get this done fast so we can get the daytime stream started, you know. I started the daytime stream late, and I really didn't want to. It's Thursday, and I just had no choice. I just had so much work to do before we even got to this point. Is it really going to be at the very bottom? This is so frustrating. All right, let's see. There it is. Oh my God, dude. That's insane. I had to go through almost the entire 200 card stack to get to that. So inconvenient. All right. Here we have it. That's also grading 9. That's Iron Valiant EV Terra Festival 224 SAR. Okay, a nice EV, which was probably his 224. Jolteon Master Ball. Jolteon Master Ball. Here it is. That is a Jolteon Master Ball. Is that the right one? Yeah, Japanese. Umbreon Terra SAR. Ooh, I think this card had an upcharge with it, but it was only like $5. One of them was expensive. It might have been the Ancient Mew. I can't remember. Here he is. Okay, Umbreon Prism 060. Prism. Oh, it must be this. Prismatic. Espeon Prismatic Master Ball. Okay, here's that. Raging Bolt SIR. Okay, Raging Bolt SIR. That'd be this guy. Golden Go. Okay, Golden Go got a grade. Got an 8. Not so golden of him. Sylveon SIR Prism. That is Japanese. Okay, this one says 4-7 at the end. This says 9-2, so they don't match. I think there was more than one Sylveon. Yes, here's a this is his then. So see, this one says 5-3, and this I'm sorry 5-9-3, and that's 5-9-2. So you can see they were back to back. So this truly is his. Okay, somebody else had a Sylveon too then. Who had it? It was at the end. Sylveon SIR. Oh, so he had both of them. Wow, they both graded 9. That's really sad. Okay. Leafeon SAR. That's going to be the Japanese version. Okay. That's Leafeon SAR. Raging Bolt SAR. Raging Bolt SAR. Jungle Japanese Vaporeon and Pikachu, right? Yes, those are back here. So grading 9 and 9. I'm telling you, PSA is insane now, guys. It's really, really stupid. And Jolteon Prism SIR. So Jolteon. Now, I think I had a Jolteon. Let's see. There's one and there's one. So this one's yours. You got the 9. I got a 10 on mine, dude. That sucks, man. Wow. Jolteon. I think this one's mine. Because if you remember, I opened up I opened one as well. And that was for the video. And I pulled a Jolteon myself. Okay. That sucks, dude. So. Oh, the Jolteon's not actually belonging to Isai. This one goes to Sergio L12. That's Sergio L12. But this whole stack is Isai's. Let's take a look at the grades now. So 9, 9, 9, 10 on the EV Japanese, 10 on the Japanese Jolteon, 10 on the Umbreon. That one's really good. 9 on Umbreon, 6 on Espeon. That's horrible. 9 on Raging Bolt. Oh my god, dude. 9 on Sylveon. 9 on Sylveon. 8 on Golden Go. 10 on Leafeon Japanese. 10 on the Raging Bolt Japanese. 9 on the Pikachu Japanese. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. That makes me angry. How do you guys feel about all that? How do you guys feel about all that, huh? That kind of pisses me off, bro. I feel bad for them. Whole lot of 9s. Yeah. Yeah. Whole lot of 9s. I'm scared to send in now. I'm telling you. They're grading way harsher. Okay, look at that. Beautiful card, though, here. But that's a freaking Japanese card. It shouldn't be the case that only the Japanese cards can manage to pull 10. It's so annoying. Who wants to live in that world? All right. That's great if you run a Pokemon card shop in Japan and you just grade 10s all day at the Tokyo PSA office and then send that over to America. It makes me sad, dude. Okay, right. I would blame English printers. Well, I think my point is that PSA has definitely made it harder to get a 10, and I don't like that. I think I said Rivers over there. Isai Rivera. Not a fan. All right. This is good advertisement to have Mr. Prograde your cards. Yeah, I agree. Well, the pre-grade is so cheap anyways, compared to the cost of actually grading. Okay, so Isai, that was the biggest part of the submission. And he did get some 10s, but they were all basically the Japanese moderns. Anything that wasn't Japanese modern didn't fit the standards for reaching a 10 with PSA anymore. I just don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like this world where if you got like vintage cards or like an English card, it's definitely not going to grade 10. It just feels bad. It makes me want to grade with a different company with a lighter grading standard. I basically feel like the PSA Gem Mint is better described as a PSA Pristine. And I don't want to do that. I'm not looking to grade Pristines. I'm looking to grade Gem Mints. You know what I'm saying? And if one of them grades Pristine, that's great. That's fine. It is. You have 151 Venusaur in English? Yeah. No. Is tag fair? Tag's really harsh too. Tag's pretty harsh. It's hard to tell if tag's more or less harsh than PSA so far, but they've been really harsh to me on vintage cards for sure. So I wouldn't trust them with your vintage. Okay, that's all, Mr. Isai, and I'm gonna go get this out of the way. I'm gonna stand up and put it on a shelf. Shall we put it right here? To be sent down. Good. Now, how long did that take? 25 minutes? 30 minutes? 23 minutes, okay. So next up, we have Sergio L12. Okay. Mr. Sergio. L12. Even if it's pack fresh vintage. Lorenzo Shrub. Leafeon Prism Master Ball. Here's this. And Pikachu Prism Gold. That'd be this. Both 9s. Damn, bro. All right. Okay. Lorenzo Shrub. Nines, guys, 9s. Can you see white dots on the 9s? Oh, you're asking me to investigate. Yeah, I mean, we could probably investigate every one of these slabs. I just don't want to spend too much time at the moment. Mahasvara sent in for the Sylveon Terra Festival SAR. Okay, once again, the Japanese card grading 10. Modern Japanese is the only safe place, the only safe thing to grade with PSA now. Mahasvara. People finally realizing PSA grading is BS. Well, it's not like it's just this sudden awakening. PSA is now grading cards much harsher. So there's been a change. Oh, put this bag over here. This bag goes over here. There it goes. All right. Phil Vasquez has Greninja SIR. Greninja SIR. Oh, this one. There it is. PSA 9, everybody. Wow. To be honest with you guys, I feel like this puts a more emphasis on these slab breaks we do together. And I know it just sounds like I'm advertising my own thing, but the truth is I can make money selling you booster packs from Nintendo, or I can make money selling you slab breaks. It doesn't really make, like, I don't make more money from one over the other. They're about the same. But I like the slab breaks better because you start out with the 10 and somebody pulls a 10. That's it. Look at all these 9s. How much money did people pour into this set, Twilight Masquerade, to finally pull this Greninja, just for him to come back PSA 9? It's awful. I don't like it. Phil Vasquez. All that just to come back 9. And that's why I've been saying about the slab breaks being sort of like this mathematically superior thing, because it comes down to the fact that people don't appreciate your odds of a 10 being part of the calculation of the cost. Your odds of a 10 are so poor that it turns out starting with the 10 and breaking one, it's more cost efficient. All right, so that's Phil Vasquez. Roaring Moon, Prism, SIR. Roaring Moon. Oh, that's you. That's Shouty Low. So that's this guy. Is that right? You got a 10? Is this one yours? Let's make sure. That's yours. All right, you got... Tammy got a 10. Wow, look at you, Tammy. Tammy got a 10, everybody. I don't open packs anymore. If I want a card, I just buy raw. Now I'm mad. One Piece also safe. Yeah, One Piece is printed in Japan. Wow. Now we're Roaring Moon siblings or something weird like that. Because I got one of these guys as a 10 too, but it was a tag 10. This, ooh. Tammy's like, yay! How did you get this card? Did you send it in? All right, Miss Tammy. There it is. Yeah, that's another Shinji card. I'm a big fan. No, I pulled it from you. Damn, that's lucky as hell, dude. All right, now, Ryan J. Havens has an Espeon Prism. 9. Okay. Come on now. Ryan J. Havens. Okay, lovely. Spaghetti Princess has a Dustox slab, graded 8. 8! Damn, dude. Somebody named Spaghetti Princess. Spaghetti Princess. Pretty rough. We have Jonathan Fernandez Venom. Now, this is not a surprise. The Venom's not cut very well ever. So, we were anticipating this to not grade 10. But you know what's tough about it? It didn't even get a 9. It got an 8. They're like, haha. Damn, dude. They couldn't even be nice enough to give him a 9. They're like, nah, this is an 8. Rough, man. Carlton Wicks had the Lugia Neo. Oh, there it is. Lugia. Schmugia. Carlton Wicks, a 9 on the Lugia. This does seem like a generous grade, to tell you the truth. Look how off-center it is at the top. I feel like, based on that off-centering, that could have been an 8. So that actually does look generous. You're lucky for that, Carlton. Yeah, I would have expected an 8 on that Lugia. Okay. So that's nice. Okay. Top and right side. Okay, put this over here. And Isai Sylveon, we already got that. And then it says TCC stuff. So let me just read over this, make sure we didn't miss anything. Leafeon, Pikachu, Sylveon, Terra, Greninja, Roaring Moon, Espeon, Dustox, Venom, Leo. Okay, so these are mine then. So we got a Sylveon Master Ball 9, Vaporeon, Iron Valiant. Cool. And this Cubone graded 9, presumably from off-centering. I don't know. I sent this card in to try and cross-grade it without actually doing the cross-grade. I'm probably just going to crack this right back out and send it to CGC. Okay. I don't accept PSA's grade. I don't like them anymore. This Charizard, I remember this. This was a trade with Brandon, was it not? And so it totally got a 9. And so this is why when you trade with people, you got to be careful, because it definitely does not guarantee you good grades when you trade for raw cards. And now you're stuck selling a 9 to try and get your money back out. Here's a Leafeon. This was also cross grade. Wasn't this like a CGC 9.5 or some stuff like that? I don't remember. This one was a cross grade, I remember. That one got a 10, so that's nice. And then we got this Terrakion. I think that was also a trade with Brandon. Was it a trade with Brandon? I don't remember. I know at this point in time, Brandon starts trading things with me. Let's get this back up on the table. All right, let me start taking a look at orders now. Oh, I know one order we got to work on. Mr. Lance Weiss. I think his order got missed from yesterday night. There we are. All right. Ooh. And let me set these over here now. So Lance Weiss. Let me take a quick look into that. I was looking into that. Oop. Okay. Give me a second here. All right. So we have Mr. Lance, and he ordered a Fortnite pack, a Merlin sticker Series 1 pack. So let me grab this. We have exactly 2 packs left. Let me toss in a free one for you, Mr. Lance. Let me email him as well, because he had emailed me that the thing was missing. So I'm going to tell him, go to 3256 in the today's daytime stream to see the correction. All right, there we go. So we've got these 2 Fortnite packs, and he needs a Merlin sticker. Here's the Merlin sticker. Okay, Merlin sticker. Okay, placing all that there. So, Mr. Show Off the Brakes. Yes, let me get to that. But first, let me open this up for our friend, Mr. Lance Weiss. So again, he's getting a free pack of Fortnite. I missed his order last night. And here's his Merlin sticker. All right. I think I missed his order. I don't remember opening a Merlin sticker last night. Do you guys? So I think this one did get missed. So he is going to pull. Here's Kabuto, War Turtle, Poliwhirl, Raticate, Machamp, and Arcanine. Ooh, very nice. That is 1 Merlin pack, and now let's check out the 2 Fortnite packs. Okay, so that also means the next round of Fortnite is a fresh box, because we have to get a fresh box now. Let's see what we got here. Okay, tossing these over here. Mr. Umbreon fan, are you Mr. Lance Weiss? Here's a cold round. Imagine it's a Black Knight. Yes, you can pull hollow Black Knights out of here, and if they were by some ungodly chance able to grade 10, you'd be sitting on a multi-$1,000 card. Okay, and over here we got Scarecrow Man. Ooh, all right, there it is. Yeah, sorry about that, man. I didn't mean to miss the order. There it is. Okay, grabbing these, we're going to pop these in here, and we're going to put the Raticate in the front. Very nice. All right, and we'll set this over here. Wow, I think the Mew card's in a heavier slab. I think they put it in the new slab. Weird. I think this is the new PSA slab. Wonder why they did that with the Mew. Maybe they just liked it. Huh. Heavier. All right. So we got this Charizard break running. We got this Vaporeon break, the Quest break. That's up to 3. We have the Rare Candy break over here. That is Van Gogh Pikachu. He's really popular. He's up to 5 already, but he's a big one, 30. That's going to take a while. Then we have a couple of these gym breaks. Actually, we have a lot of them. So we've got a ball toy that's not done, $30. We have a Golbat that's not done, $45. We have a Dark Gloom for $19. And we have a Eevee. So it looks like Dark Gloom has somebody in it. And so there we go. We got a total of 4 gym breaks, just raring to go. 4 of them. It's a lot. Additionally, there's 1 or 2 items that are close to breaking. I think it's the Fossil Sublist has 3 spots, and the Mega Break has 1 spot, does it not? 1 spot on the Mega Break. 1 spot on the Mega Break. That's not very much. Okay. So now we've got to start opening these orders. We got a Ryan J. Havens shipping for 3 slabs and a small bag. All right, you got it. Ryan J. Havens. Let's go find that bag. Ryan J. Havens. New slabs to price? Yes, we have new slabs to price as well, if you stick around. Ryan Havens. And he told me what the address should be. Ooh, so the address you're showing me is different from the one I have saved. Let me go in. We're going to have to fix that. Whenever you guys move or change address, be sure to make a big stink about that so I don't accidentally ship to an old address. Okay, Ryan J. Havens. Speaking of which, I got to ship to that one guy. Okay. Now I'm going to grab your address. I don't have your email, though, so no tracking. But it's on the way. Actually, you didn't really give me your whole address here. I'm missing the zip code. Missing a couple things. I wonder if the computer can figure that out on its own. Let's see what happens. Let's see. If I were to steal your entire collection, would I be a millionaire? You'd have like $20 or $30 worth of cards, probably. Yeah, can't even figure this out. So it can't finish the address without more information. So Mr. Ryan, I don't know if Ryan's watching. He must be watching, right? Mr. Ryan J. Havens, I'll need to get more information from you. Why don't you send me an email to TheCardconomist@gmail.com. Let me know where to ship your stuff, and we can use your email to get you the tracking too, okay? Ryan J. Havens. I'll write down that you paid for the shipping, but we don't have your complete address, so we can't ship it. We can't make the label yet. Multi-millionaire? Who's a multi-millionaire? Not me. All right, there's Gengar. Gengar and Charizard and Umbreon and Lugia are some of the hardest cards to actually keep on the table. You guys, you don't want Chansey ever. You want Gengar, Charizard, Lugia. I'll send it on Discord. That'll work too. That will work too. Oh, I got a sad face. Oh, all right. So let's get this over here. Give me a minute. Picking out a price here. Well, I'm really impressed to see that these have gone up in price over time. Okay. Ryan J. Havens. Did he send that to me already? Not yet? Okay, good. So now we'll move on. We're going to hit refresh over here. Refresh. All right, good. We have an order from our friend Zachary Stex, who wants a box of EB2. Still zooming through those boxes of EB2. You got it, man. So that's the guy with the largest poker card collection. Yeah, but those Charizards are worth like 1,000 each. So even if you had like 20 of them, that would only be 20,000. Not a lot of money compared to like Gold Star, you know, Charizard or something. One of those would be worth that entire poker collection. But my hopes is that one day the poker collection rises in value over time. It is. Because it's a cool thing. Okay. I'd be too if I held what Mr. holds. You'd probably be shot. Mr. strapped. We have a lot of security measures. We actually don't think anyone would confront us to get our cards. We think somebody tried to break into the house when we're not there. So we have a lot of security for that as well. And that's how we are. We've spent a lot of money on our security system over time, over the years. All right, ready? Okay. Ooh. All right. Very nice. Ta-da! Here's a hollow. Here's... Ooh. Hollows. Hollows. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. We kind of act as our own security guards, you know. We're here all the time, so that helps. There's no chance to break into the house where, like, we're way overnight or something. There we are. Ooh. Here's a hollow. And here's a hollow. Plus the fact that, you know, I'm awake all night long, and then she's awake all day. So it's kind of funny. We're like perfect security guards. Somebody's always awake, watching the alarms, watching the cameras. We are. There's not really a point in the day where we're both asleep. I go to sleep just as she's waking up. Here's this. Here's this. Oops. Oh, you pulled one Luffy. Here's this. We got really paranoid about security at one point. We're like, we need a lot of security. But we have done that now. So the paranoia has subsided to a small degree. We are. All right. Very good. Mr. Zach. All right. Anthony Kalura has sent you a package. Anthony sent in a stack of more Pokemon cards to be sold on commission. Here is Dragapult. Here is Down into the Depths. And here is Cerulege. We also have PSA 9, Paldean Student. That's why you guys come here, is for the PSA 9 Paldean Student. Don't lie to me. I know this is what you guys want. Oh, finally, TCC has PSA 9 Paldean Student. Paldean Student. I got a nice price because I just want it to be gone. Real nice price. Paldean Student, $10. Okay, just trying to get rid of it. Not trying to hold it, not trying to get a lot of money for it. We have Mr. Alex asking for the Minecraft pack. He's attempting to pull, there we go, a numbered chicken jockey, which gets you a special roll in Discord. Make it into a break. 10-spot break, I'm thinking. No number on that one. Polar Bear, cold pack there, Alex. All right, what if we also had a roll in Discord called the Rare Candy Roll for anyone who has pulled a rare candy? I think that would be clever as well. And if you've pulled one in the past, you can come to me and tell me that you've pulled one. The Rare Candy, that's for slabs that are like over $1,000. So 6 would have that roll twice now. because she just pulled them back to back like some crazy person. Here is 6 corrupted, 3 solo levelings. 3 solo levelings. I like that idea. 3. Sleep. Ooh. Ooh. So cold. You did it! You got Egress! Yay! Would you do $9? Matt, for this card, I would. I'll do $9 for that card if you buy it right now. Dobby's pregnant, Harry! Oh, wait, I think you did it wrong on my side. Harry Potter, Dobby's pregnant! It's like that. Here goes 6. I was just reading yours out loud, and I realized it didn't sound right in my head. There goes Miss 6. Okay, how about... here's a lovely card, Snorlax, from the Super High Tension deck. Old Maid Snorlax. Scoob. Doo. Scooby Dooby Dooby Doo. Which OP was the one you just opened? That's EB2. It's on sale. It's in the category moving sale near the top of the description. We are just letting some product go as fast as we can to liquidate as much of my inventory out and leave us with very little stuff to move and more money for a down payment. So we're just getting rid of some stuff. No profits to be made. Even if it loses some money, it's being sold. It's just being gotten rid of. All right. That's a good one. Snorlax. Groudon 10. That's a really lovely card. That means I got a $1 credit because I sent 10. What? All right, it's yours. He bought it already. 10. Groudon. Oh, Groudon. All right. Oops. I sent for Gengar and the rest for Slap Away. Told you guys, it's like near impossible keeping Gengar up on the table. Okay. We have Julian Zamaripa for the Gengar and the rest for my Slab Away. It's the pair of Gengar poker cards. Nice. Okay, here's your new Gengar. Zamaripa. Now, if that was 44, that means you have, 56 remaining to go to the Gengar cards, right? 56? 56 to go to the Gengars. Over in Slab Away. We're going to say 270 minus 56, 214. Boom. All right. Also, I got a message. Ah, there it is. So we have the information we need to ship Mr. Ryan J. Havens. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Scoob-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Did that work? Is it frozen? I think it's still frozen. Okay, there it goes. Nope, nope, that's still frozen. Sorry, stamps.com is really annoying sometimes. All right, there it goes. Now we need your email. I can guess your age, Ryan, because of your email. You and I are very similar in age because of the time period of when that email address was popular. Okay, now we got 4 villagers to trade rotten flesh for emeralds. Yay, the area's done. Yay! A Hotmail address. Does anyone here have a Hotmail address? All right. So that's done. We took care of Mr. Julian. We have Mr. Ivan Rodriguez wants this $10 card. Ivan Rodriguez. There it is. Good. Let's go ahead and rotate. We got Waddy, Fig Tree Bell, Ash Blossom Joyous Spring or something or rather, Firo, Golduck, and a Mickey Mouse, and this Charizard, and this Drowsy. This. Too many cards there now, maybe. This. Alright, lovely. Whatever happened to that Manga Kid? Mr. Price, the Zekrom with the N. I don't know where that is. I would have to go digging for it. All right, so we have an Absol here. And this Japanese. Wow, that is very affordable. Very affordable. This Absol is going to be $28. Okay, 28. Good. All right, now we're out of orders. There's no orders in the queue. Well, well, well. That was a nice stream. See you later, guys. I'm wrapping up. What other cards do we got? Here's a Marceline that... Oops. Here's a Marceline that graded 9. From Adventure Time. You guys know Adventure Time. Okay. This card's going to cost $9. Marceline 9 for $9. Here's a Zekrom and N9. Zekrom. Oops. Come on, dude. 195. Can I send an order? Oh, how's it going, man? Of course you can send an order. Nice to see you, by the way. You pop in more often. That's $34 for this card. Wow. That's a lot more than I thought it would be. Waiting on the Alakazam to be priced. Oh, yeah, those are nice. Those are so nice, they could be saved for breaks. So it's supposed to be $34. This is supposed to be $34. It's from VMAX Climax. I'm going to do $30. Okay, we're $4 cheaper than eBay. That's the cheapest buy it now price on eBay. We're $30 or $4 cheaper. Here is a Pikachu 10. All right, Pikachu. Old Maid Pikachu. Super high attention. Old Maid. Okay. $36 for Pikachu. Here is a Marceline 8. Oh, it's a 9. I might have more than one of them. I'm not sure. $5. PSA 8 Marceline. Okay, we have an order from Kyle Summers for 2 Pokey Shuffles. Kyle Summers. Don't buy that one. One, two, three. 1, 2. Picking up 2 cold ones. That's Kyle Summers. 2 cold ones. Sorry, Kyle. Ta-da. Try again. All right. All right. So now we've got Ivan Rodriguez, Adventure Time. All right, you got it. Oh, I started writing Adventure Time down. Isn't that funny? Which was your message? All right. There we go. We have an order, Carlos Suro, 1 EB2 box. I haven't ordered in a bit. I think I have a bag. If you do, I'll send for shipping. Nice. All right. Mr. Carlos, how are you today? I remember you from the past, man. Years ago. You going for the 8th badge? Okay, you ready? There we go. We got a new Pope. Ave Maria, Gracia Plena, Dominus Tecum. All right. Doing good. Haven't been on it a bit. I pop in once in a while. That's nice, man. All right, let's see what we got here. We've got a nice SR. We've got, so I looked it up, guys. We have 2 more cases of this very cheap EB2 if you're interested. That's what's left. 2 more cases of the EB2. I also discovered I had more OP10, which is another set I was kind of getting rid of back in the day, but we sold out of it. Is there ever a possibility for another Lugia break? Oh, there's a very high possibility for that, yes. There's a high possibility for that. Ooh. I kind of stocked up on a couple extra Lugias just because I like it so much. Training for my own tractor truck, Western Express. Got like 50 hours driven. Damn, dude, that's super awesome. What inspired you to go after that kind of career? Imagine being a pope and not being able to beat your meat. Yeah, I guess that's a sin, isn't it? Hey, what's up? Trudy the Legendary. How's it going, man? All right. Okay. Oh, that's Boa Hancock, right? Here we are. Nice. You know, being a truck driver is really good. It's a high-paying job. And if you own your own tractor trailer, you make more, don't you? It's almost like running your own business. That's Nico Robin. I knew that. That's Nico Robin. I don't buy it that they don't do the dirty and repent afterwards. Well, they probably do sometimes. Who knows? All right, Mr. Carlos. You said you might have a bag. Let's go looking for that. We have a Carlton Wicks, Carlos Lopez, Chris Abruzzo. Aha! Oh, aha! Look at that! It actually expired, but we kept it here for a little longer, so now you're getting all your cards. How nice is that, Mr. Carlos? How nice is that? What did you have in here? A couple goofy cards. Nothing too crazy. That is actually what we tend to see with the bags that get left behind. There's nothing too crazy in them. What happened to the manga used as Captain Kidd? Okay, so what I'll do, Carlos, it's not a very big bag. I'll just update it to say 5.25. All right, you've got an updated bag. Feel free to add another box to it if you want to keep digging around there. Right now, that EB2, because of the price, is very, very popular. I love the road and want to get experience. I'm at a low-tier company, though. Welfare Express is called by other drivers. Welfare Express. That's terrible. Crypto up big. What you buying today? Oh, nice. Crypto's up. I like to hear that. Does that mean the stock market in general is up? Let's see if the stock market's up. I heard there was a trade agreement between the United States and the UK was done today. Let's just see. Stock market is up a bit. Yeah. All right. Oh, Bitcoin's up over 100. Nice. Oh, yeah. Why would I use this kid? I still have it. I'm tempted to buy it myself and then offer it as a break. That's what's going on with it. So here's Heroes of Ooh, Finn and Jake. Big fan of Adventure Time. I don't know about you guys. Let's see. This would be Adventure Time. T09. There's none graded. All right, so, well, I mean, I didn't see any for sale. I get to pick my own price on this. I'm just going to go real decently cheap on it. We're going to go with 18. Considering this is probably the best card that's not holographic, I think that's pretty fair. Basically, just 18 bucks, not much. NHCC GI Joe, because I'm bored and curious. GI Joe is a vintage pack from back in the day. Here you have it. Okay. Printed by WOTC, Wizard of the Coasts. I would join the manga break. Nice. How do you feel, mister, selling your BTC now that it's above 100K? I should have held. No, I'm all right, though. I actually got very lucky because I bought back into the stock market just before it jumped after those tariffs, and I was completely out of the market when it dipped. So when the market dipped really bad, I was completely out 100%. And then I bought back into the market just before it's jumped. So I'm actually up like 8% right now anyways. I guess I could have spent that money on Bitcoin, but I actually just bought the S&P 500. Here's Iron Grenadier. I can't say I'm feeling too bad because the Pokemon card is where all my money really is, and they're doing extremely well. Here's Green Shirt Sailor, Bat V10, a Viper, Green Shirt Marine, Crimson Guard, Sergeant Hacker. It's Sergeant Hacker. Snake Eyes. And Overkill. Uh-oh, he's Overkill. So there you have it. That's what a pack of the vintage WOTC cards looks like. Here it is. See, mister, you talked about these. What I talk about? Here's Snake Eyes. Still have that sexy Kingdra. Wonder if Logan Paul is watching G.I. Joe opening. Okay, mister, I'll ask the same question when BTC hits 1 million. If it hits 1 million, I'll feel very stupid. There's no doubt I should have bought it if it hits 1 million per coin in a short period of time. But I mean, almost all my money's in Pokemon, and Pokemon just keeps going up. Here it is. And then I've got some cash in the stock market. I just have the S&P 500, and last time I checked, I was up 8%, and I don't know what it says year to date. Let me see what it says year to date. All right, so yeah, Bitcoin's up like 4% in one day. Bitcoin kind of zigzags though, right? Like, so if Bitcoin's at 102,000 per coin, but you look at it over 1 year period, let's say like right here in November, it was at like 90 or something, and it shoots up to 104 in December. So if you actually bought in at 104, you're ironically still down. It needs to hit 104 again before it will even cause you to break even. So when it comes to something like crypto, it really depends on when you bought in. But yeah, I would say over time it's done pretty well. Bitcoin's done very well. I made a chunk of money on Bitcoin because I bought in when it was like at 40 something. It's like 48 or something. Yeah, it says February of 2024. I bought in significantly around that time period. Then I sold at, when did I sell? Was that like 90? I sold at like 90. Let's see. It says here I'm up 7.4% in the S&P 500 stock. Year to date, it says I'm up 8.6%. Okay. I'm okay with that. I don't know. When it comes to putting cash into like a stock, I'm not looking to gamble at that point. I'm actually looking to like conserve that money. The gambling is done on the Pokemon card side. That's how it's working for me. I'm gambling on the Pokemon card side. And it's crazy, but the gamble has paid off like crazy, man. It's paid off really well. NHCC. But I don't know. Maybe I would have done better if I'd done only crypto. All I know is what I'm doing has worked for me. We were keeping your stuff over here. I have a CDL, no job though. I'm a security advisor. Currently, I love to drive a tractor trailer. Nice. Yeah, those truck driving jobs can pay really well if you get a lot of practice in, a lot of years under your belt. What's your favorite Weiss babe? Oh, the hot one, who's all like, konnichiwa. Okay, tossing this back over here. Nice. All right. So we also have an order from, that's the Mega Break. Here's Jolteon. Stay trucking squid, I'll pay off. You need to diversify, that's how you can safely climb. Yes, I'd say the diversity in my portfolio is in our real estate and a bit of cash that we have on my side that's in the stock market. And then my wife has a large chunk of cash in a 401k. So she's got a real retirement situation going. And then almost all of my money is just here in Pokemon cards, which is a little bit scary. It's a little scary. Okay, now we have Ivan Rodriguez. He wants the Marcelina. You're going to get that anyways. I'm going to give it to you. Here you go. I was going to save it as a free card for someone. But you got it already. I put a price tag on it. Wyoming cracking down on the non-English speaking CDL drivers. Really? That's crazy. 6 says Gloom Gym. Gloom Gym. It is one of the gym breaks was for Gloom. 6 is trying to finish out her gym badges here. Okay. 6. Oh. You should consult Wu-Tang Financial. They'll diversify your bonds. So it's going to be Miss Sarah Dusenberry and 6. Look at 6's military badges over here. It's not that crazy. It makes complete sense. I got very lucky with Pokemon. You know, Pokemon could have crashed. Pokemon could have just been some stupid kid card, kid's toy, fad, Black Swan event, and then, oh, I put all my money in it, and I'm a freaking idiot. I should have bought Bitcoin. I should have bought S&P 500. It has certainly not done that for me. Not at all. All the Pokemon cards have become very expensive. Here's Mankey, and here's Gardevoir. Round 1 goes to 6. Okay? Now this is Miss Sarah, and this is Miss 6. Ditto. I can't remember. What's the rule with Ditto? Ditto turns into whatever your opponent has, right? I think the rule with Ditto was this. If your opponent has a 30 HP or 40 HP monster, Ditto wins. But if the opponent is stronger than Ditto, Ditto transforms. So, so she would have won, but Ditto transforms. So this round's over. All right, Sarah, your next card, and Six's next card. For Alligator and Computer Search. Wow, you still win, Six. That's crazy. So Six gets to pick one Pokemon card out of the group. I believe there's an... Oh, here it is. That's all she needed, 110 Swampert. That's it. It goes to Six, and she completes her card. Hey, how about that, Six? When did that rule happen? People were talking about it with the Ditto. They were saying we should have more fun with the Ditto because it's a really unique Pokemon. So we kind of came up with the rule on the Ditto card that if you pull Ditto, it beats a Pokemon that's weaker than it. But if the Pokemon's stronger than it, it transforms and it's a tie. I think it's very clever and fun. By the way, Six, you won anyway, so it doesn't matter. I finished it. XRP to the moon. RippleNet is a decentralized global network of banks and payment providers. Yeah, here we are. All right. Very good. And let's grab a these. You got one badge left, and I believe it is this one. Ta-da! Isn't this like Giovanni's badge or something? I feel like I recognize it. Oops. All right, there it is. Wow. I don't want the slab, though. Would you like to donate it to Sarah? You can donate it to Sarah or to the channel if you'd like. Oh, right, this thing. What do I do with this? I don't even know where to put this, man. Let's put this here, maybe. Okay. Oh, the music stopped. Six just wants the Battle Elite Four. I think that we should actually have a role called the Elite Four or something like that. But for this, I think we need to have a different name to the title. So Six, this becomes yours. Actually, let's get a top loader for you. Okay, like this. You had 4 feints. Yay! All right. Victory Road. What should the title be when you get all 4 of the gym badges, guys? Or all 8 of the gym badges, not 4. Miss Sarah gets a passing away. Elite 4. I don't think champion would be good because I think normally you would have to beat the Elite Four to become the Poke Champion, right? So let's save that for like if we come up with another challenge or something cool like that. It should be called... Somebody come up with the name. Wait, where's ChatGPT? You should TCC grade that card for 6. Let's see. Monster. He called me a monster. A monster. Me? Is encapsulations, it costs parts and it takes time and labor. If you would like to grade it, you can grade it, but it's not necessary. So you could keep the same card in the top loader. Let me go ahead and have ChatGPT come up with the name. Hey, ChatGPT, we're trying to come up with the Discord role name for an award where you collect all 8 of the Kanto gym badges. What should the name of the role be? All right, let's see what it says. I'm curious. ChatGPT. Can't speak. It's thinking. That's a fun idea. Here's a few great names. Excuse me. Kanto Champion, Badge Master, Indigo. Oh, I like that. League Challenger, Master of Kanto, Viridian Victor, Pokemon Prodigy. I like Indigo. How about the name of the badge should be Indigo League? Soon Mr. will replace his wife with ChatGPT. I might. All right. That thing's too good. It's better than Google, man. Google wouldn't have done that. So we're going over to the server, and we're creating a new role. All right, we're gonna click create role. Let's call it indigo. What color should it be? I think all colors should be something simple. I smoke indigo. Dab me up. Indigo is blue. We'll just make it blue for now, okay? We can go back and change it if we wish. Okay, and now we're going to find 6 and give her the roll. So we're going to go to the, where they put the members list. Is it under server settings? Bands. I wonder who's been banned. Here it is, members. So, and now we'll look for 6, because I believe she's called 6 over here. There's 6 and 6 rats. Pretty sure she's 6. So now we're going to add a roll, and it's going to say indigo. And where's that YouTube roll? YouTube member, huh? We'll put it above YouTube. Oh, let's rearrange the rolls so that it's above YouTube member. Because you want to actually be able to see it. YouTube member is very simple, isn't it? All right, we're moving this up. All right, let's get this above YouTube member. There it is. We're going to hit save changes on that. Cool. So you should be able to see 6 in the Discord server now. And she should have a new color on her name. Let's see, 6. Squeak, squeak. Yeah, lol, that's my new account. Your new account. 6 rats is your new account? 6, you're crazy. I don't see you. All right, well, there you go. You have the roll in Discord and you have the card. How cool is that? 6, what we'll do from now on, if you continue to do breaks, like the gym break, we'll have a simple scorecard from you, or for you, from here on out, okay? Simple scorecard. Oh, you said to give this to the other person, who was Sarah Dusenberry, was it not? Yes, it was. So, from 6 to Sarah Dusen. ... Must not reading chat suggestions. What's the chat suggestions? I have 2 accounts. They're both me. 6 rats though. You tell me which one you want to have the roll, and we can do that for you. Okay? We just want it on one account probably, not 2 accounts. Ooh, Juggernaut out of 50, huh? Strange. So I'm pretty sure that's a card I traded Brandon for. I think. I'm not sure actually. None of them graded 10 though. That's a bummer. Nidoran's very cute. Here is a here's a nice card. So here is an Oshawott 9. I suggested Gym Challenger, and a lot of people responded positively to that title or role. You are? Yeah, but I like the Indigo League. I like that a lot better because the badges are from the Indigo League. And since I'm TheCardconomist, I get to make the final choice. Let's go ahead and say, oops. PSA 9, Poker, Asha, Watt. All right. Asha, what? Can't find one for sale. So I just get to kind of make up a price for this card. Poopies. Yeah, I know. It is poopies, isn't it? But here's why it's more valuable. Hear me out, Mr. R1TCG. Let's say we get another round of badges going for the next region, like the Neo region. Don't you want to have a roll that indicates that you finished those badges too? Because Gym Challenger is too broad. It just means you finished Kanto, but what about the next region? And the next, and the next, and the next. Right, so that's why we're going to stick with Indigo, because it indicates that she got Kanto done. See? All right. We're going to set this to $18. Mister ain't giving no Fs. That's right, I don't give no Fs. I do what I want. What? He's out of control. Okay, we have a Mr. Dylan Chan opening up 3 Terra Festivals. Here you go, Dylan Chan. We got 1, 2. Oops. That's 1, 2. And I believe we need more. If she wins 8 more breaks, she gets the Johto champion. Exactly. So we could have the next one say Johto. How cool would that be? I think that's very cool, in fact. All right. Yeah. Haha. Touchgrass says, a long-time lurker. Nice to hear from you, man. Long queue. It says here, I don't think it's super long. Hold on. It's hard for me to say without looking at all the emails, so I can't answer. It's slightly long, I think. I think there's a couple orders in queue. It's always like that, though, you know. All right. Lovely. Okay, we got this guy here. Oh. Oh, the turtle. How nice. What is your social credit score? I don't know. I have to look it up. There we have it for our friend Dylan Chan. That's a great question, man. Dylan would be maybe in here. Aha, I found you, Mr. Dylan. How you feeling today, Mr. Dylan? Tell me all about it. How is your day going? I have a couple bags. Nice. Okay, now here's the PSA 10 Oshawott. So there's a 9 and a 10. How's the chat doing? How is the chat doing? All right. I can hear this music all day long. It never gets boring for me. Did I spell the name right? Yeah. I spelled the name right. So, Oshawott 10 will be $75. Victor Cardenas wants a Minecraft hobby pack. Here it is. Very nice. Expedition Mew. What's the mega again? Yeah, the Expedition Mew. I was just thinking about ChatGPT and Elon Musk's brain chip. What if I gave you the learning abilities of ChatGPT? Ta-da! A witch. It's a witch! All right, there it is, Mr. Aovic, which I believe you are over here. There's a role in the Discord server called Chicken Jockey for those who can pull a numbered chicken jockey. Do you think that's too difficult? Should it be for someone who pulled any chicken jockey, or should it be numbered? We want it one way, numbered. Meganium, wow, fantastic looking Meganium. And you know, Meganium's coming to the Legends CA as a starter. Meganium Poker. I think Meganium Poker is a cheap one, isn't it? Meganium Poker, $48. That's really affordable. It's surprisingly cheap, actually. I sold you the Breakpoint, a breakthrough error lane packs. I do remember that. I do remember that. And you know, I had them graded, and when I graded them, they didn't count them as an error. They gave it like a 7 or an 8 or something. How silly was that? James Gowers here for Slab Away on the Silver Dialga. The Silver Dialga. Oh, is this one that you're paying down? Maybe it's one he's paying down. Hold on, let's go back over here. Maybe he already has it. Oh, he already has it. Okay, good. So you sent in $120. That means it goes down to $80. We have an order from Miss Six, who says 2 Japanese Terra Festivals. Here it is. Oh, you got Flagrant. And Rafiki. Oh, very nice. That's for Miss Six. All right. But the top was on the bottom and the bottom was on the top. How? I know, it's so clearly an error, but they didn't give it an error qualifier. How silly is that? Here's a nice Blussy. Did I just get charged by, just got a notification. Let me see if that shows up over here. Oops. Oh, okay. So I just got a charge from NGC. I wonder if that means they've started the order or if the order's done. Because if it's done, that'd be shocking. All right, here we are. $20 for Blissey Dime. We got Chikorita. University Campus Fighting. I heard they arrested some protesters at one of the universities. I heard they locked the protesters in and said that they had to ID themselves to get back out. Oops, Chico Rita Poker. I think that's because they've been having a problem where people who are not actually students are coming onto the campus. All right. Wow. That's a pretty dang good price on Chikorita. I'm not going to lie. $35? Wow, I feel like putting that straight into the Poke Shuffle. Okay. People are not simping for these cards, that's for sure. Beatrice Moniz, can I get a spot in the EV gym battle? Why, yes, you can. So the gym break is over here. And Beatrice is jumping in. That keep them, mister. Law, that's funny. University fights, huh? So, here's... Sorry, wrong name. Beatrice. Ah. Okay, we got a Beatrice here. Okay. Let's sing at 1. Here's an order, NHCC. Being bored, it's bad. 1 Minecraft. Here you are. All right, this is for NHCC. Let's see what you got. Polar bear. Oh, nothing on the polar bear, though. Darn. There's an Ender Dragon. That's pretty cool. Ender Dragon. That's neat, man. Okay, I think it's about time. I think you are about to get a fresh box. You're at that point. Let's get you a fresh bag. Let's start there. I'll set you on my right side. Get a fresh bag on my right side. sorry. I was reading chat. I wasn't looking at the bag. There we go. Okay, bag's fixed. All right. Six says she'll take 2 more Terra Festival. Let me make sure no one else tried to do the same thing, 6. All right. So Dylan Chan, his order just arrived. It just dinged. You heard it on my phone. So actually, your order was ahead of his. So you're not going to like this, Dylan, but she's got these 2 packs, and they might have the hit in them. Let's see what happens. I started running again. Oh, great job, man. Great job. I've been counting my calories, trying to stay healthy here. Okay, so pack number 1. You got the Master Ball Sinistra or something? I think this Pokemon design's really good, actually. And pack number 2. Oh, Dylan Chan is safe. You did not snipe him, in fact. All right, very nice. Could have. The odds were quite close. The odds were there for something like that to happen. You go 6. 6, you got the Indigo League title in the scored. How crazy is that? Okay, and so now we have an order from Dylan Chan. 7 packs of Terra Festival. Well, Dylan, here's the fun part. Now that the gamble is paid off, 6 missed the snipe in here, you also get 2 more packs in another box, which could be a double snipe. How crazy would that be? Had to reach so far for that one. Matcha. That's matcha. Oops. All right, 1, 2. Toss that away. All right, selling through some Terra Festival today. Have you seen the new Pope? I saw that. How exciting. How do you feel about him? Yep. Did you guys see the one, the group of ladies that were like, the Catholic Church needs to let women be ordained? They were like female protest, women, it was women protesting, and they got in the news and all that. And all I could think is like, are they even Catholic? I don't think they're Catholic. That'd be so weird, dude. Like because the Catholic Church is so like, it's such a dude kind of church, you know. They're like only men. No, 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 no. They've been that way for so long. Go, ooh. It'd be like if guys were suddenly running the Girl Scouts. It would just be weird, right? It just wouldn't feel right. Feel strange. Ooh, Terrapagos it is. 1 Terrapagos. Lovely. That means world peace. Good, because he's American. Who would win 100 TCCs or 1 gorilla? Hey, I'm actually scared. I'm not that fat. I'm actually scared. Here's, oh, the mask. Oh, lovely. World peace would be a real nice thing. All right, Dylan Chan. Never going to happen, but it would be real nice. Never going to happen. It's like against human nature to be at peace. We're more close to a world war than world peace, aren't we? Pakistan, India, Russia, Ukraine. Donald Trump wants to be in a trade war in every country. You got Israel and Hamas, Iran and the United States. United States saying they can't have a bomb. Dylan Chan. Just how it is, I'm afraid. All right. I say everyone just stop what they're doing and play some video games and open Pokemon cards. Bada bing, bada boom. Problem solved. Problem solved. Eric Rodriguez is here. Spawn the EV gym break. Eric Rodriguez. Okay, Mr. Eric. Do you have a card, Mr. Eric? Eddie. He might need a new card. So the way we're going to run this from now on, we're not going to fill the cards out immediately with badges. You're just going to have a scoreboard because there's a problem where a lot of people join like one break and then they don't do the gym breaks anymore. And so we're running out of the first gym badge like at a crazy speed. Okay, Eric Rodriguez. Vladimir, stop. Yeah. Oh my God, dude. All right. That's pretty funny. Almost like it's a high school, like, what the fuck? No, I missed the Eevee battle. I'll take that challenge. My cheesy puffs. I'm going to become a dad. What? NHCC says, I'm on a delay, but is my hits bag still on your right as well? You have a hits bag on my right side? Maybe. There it is. I'll focus on this. All right. Sounds like what we ought to do is get your stuff and put it in a box somewhere or put it in another location. Here's computer search for Beatrice. Beatrice might be winning this. Machoke. Okay, he needed a 120 Pokemon to tie it. She's going to pull Machamp and win. Okay, round 2. Magneton, kind of a weaker one. Mankey. Magneton beats Mankey. Both rounds went to Elizabeth, or Beatrice. Why did I almost call her Elizabeth? Beatrice Monis. Okay, Eric, you just experienced your first butt kicking. All right. So Beatrice will have 1. And Eric Rodriguez will have 1 faint. Actually, I guess we'll just do the typical scoreboard. 1. There it is. Like that. I'll never have kids, rather have Pokies. Whew. Okay. NHCC. Ooh, you just barely missed that. I'm sorry, man. Here's another one waiting to go. This one as well. Actually, if you'd like to join this one, I'd let you join on $30. The ball toy. I'd let you join on the 27. Just a thought. Here's Carlton Wicks. Shipping. I also have his slabs. 1 Poke Shuffle. 1 Poke Shuffle, 10 towards my slab away. Okay, Carlton, let's start with the slab away. This goes down to 115. After that, we want to get you a Poke Shuffle. One, two, three. 1 Poke Shuffle. Ta-da! Musharna. That's a cold Poke Shuffle. Now we're going to grab your bag, Carlton Wicks, and get them shipped out. Market going crazy. Liquidated shorts. Nice. Mister, what's a bad neck tattoo? I don't know any of them. I saw a woman who got this really ugly neck tattoo that was in the front, and it like went under her chin. And it was like her whole neck. And it just looks so bad, dude. And this was on TikTok, and it went viral because she was like showing it off right after she got it. And the entire comment section was making fun of her for it. It was, you know, it was a bit mean-spirited, but it was true. It just looked terrible. It didn't make any sense why she got it. It was so trashy. She's like, I love it. I was like, okay. It is possible to get an ugly tattoo. That is a real thing. Okay, now we have an order from click Christine. Can I get 2 of them junk bags to keep in my bag? You're going to have such a giant bag now. All right, 2 junk bags. I just grabbed the next one. These are called bulk packs. $4 per pack. You can technically take the whole pack and put it in the Poke Pot in order to roll the Poke Pot for fun. So if you don't have junk cards in your bag currently, you can just purchase bulk junk and put it in there anyways. Now, we're going to show off what was in each bag real fast. So we got this tree, Panagiru. That is some, that's kind of nice. Nintendo Carddass, or I'm sorry, Disney Carddass. All right, that's pack number 1. Truly junky. They're pretty cheap. Market likes Trump deals, they say. You think BTC breaks 100 again? Well, it already did. It broke 100 today. Oh, this is cool. So there's a couple cards here. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Xenos, Bard. All right. Oh, okay. These are old actually now. Phantom Knight of Torn Scales. So there you have it. Some junkety junk. Junk in the trunk. Yeah, Bitcoin was at 102. We were looking at it earlier. Okay. All right. Bitcoin over 100 means it's kind of growing faster than the rest of the market. Very interesting. Wonder why that is. Nobody knows what to do with their money right now. Zachary Stekskowski. Box of EB2. All right. Maybe it means people have money to invest, but they don't want to invest in the business yet. So they invest into like a money. There it is. Ooh. Mr. Zach. Ready, Zach? Here goes. It's Malachian. How's it going, Mr. Malachian? You think it holds? Black Rock. Buying it up. I don't know. Maybe. Snip of this. Maybe. And Bitcoin's been sitting pretty high for a long time. Seems like it kind of just goes up slowly. Whether it zigzags or not, it zigzags positively over time. Has not gone to zero. How's the weather? Oh my gosh, the weather's so good right now. We're having perfect Missouri weather. How about you? How you been, mister? Hope all's been good. It's been pretty decent. Here we go. All right. Very nice. Oh, how's this? Haole Mahu. Here's a hollow. I don't think I said that right. Pour one out for prune juice lady. No, not the prune juice lady. Pour out a cup of prune juice. You got any prune juice? Okay. We got thunderstorms right now. Thunderstorms. Ba-doop. It's basically perfect. We're here in Missouri. It's beautiful. It's a bit rainy, but it's like a nice rain. It's not like a vicious rain. Okay. Tornado season in Missouri, I think, is about over, and nothing really happened, so that's always good. Oh, you got blue hair, girl. Very nice, Mr. Zach. Very nice. Oops. This guy with the sword. Garr. Yarg. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Now, I can tell we're cutting it closer for our time. It's almost 7 p.m. We're really not supposed to run this long. I keep breaking my rule because the daytime streams are just so busy. So I really appreciate that, everyone. You guys make this entertainment possible with your orders. but we are cutting it close finally. It's almost time for us to wrap up. If you guys watched my short where I showed off the entire PSA return, you know we got lots and lots more cards to price up. Now, if you haven't watched that, you need to go watch it. I posted on all my accounts, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. So that's my latest video. It's a 3-minute long video, and it's a sped up video that shows off all the cards in the submission. So you get an idea of what my inventory looks like, and you know what's coming. All right. I always miss them now. I like 2 overnights. Looking to see how much those Galdan Moltres go for. Galdan. Paldan? Dylan Chan. He says 8 Terra Festival packs. Ooh. You got it, man. Might as well. There we have 8 of them. Oh, I should be saving those little boxes. Nanashi Momai Grad's Dream returned. Sony tried to cancel it all as well. There we go. And there we go. Throwing that away. What do we got here? We've got the snail. Ho ho, rawr. Not the snail. Anything but the snail. No. Here's Sylveon. Here's Araku. Terrapagos. Hoot hoot. Ho ho. I'm glad you sleep now, though overnights drain you. There it goes. Oh, nice. A new short to watch. Ooh, the Jolteon in this one. Okay, it's a good box now. Jolteon for you. Yeah, anything that has the evolutions in it is nice. Okay. By the way, if you guys ever don't want your holographic cards, let me know. It helps clear the table up a little bit, you know, because your bags get really, really, really fat when you keep all the holos. Like, for example, I was just handling Zach Stekskowski's bag. He'd be opening all those EB2s, and he's got like 1 million Japanese holos now. So if you guys ever don't want them, just mention it. We'll remove them. All right, that's Dylan Chan. Mr. Dylan. He's over here. Dylan Chan. My best friend. Man, I went shopping for a home in California on Zillow, and I saw a really nice one. It was near Los Angeles, but it was kind of removed from Los Angeles. Maybe like it would be a good 30-minute drive into Los Angeles. And it's like this new community they built. It's like $1 million for one home. And it was like just like a normal sized home, but it was a lake house. And I was like, oh, that's kind of nice. And it came with a little dock, and it came with a little home. And I was like, man, that is very nice looking. It was designed really well too. It looked really pretty. We started shopping differently. We realized we should be shopping the entire state. So that's a new trick we learned, because we can just go to any home. So instead of zooming into one particular city, we look at the whole state to see, you know, for an X amount of money, what's the most a house you can get. And then we could just probably pick any spot. Like, that's another way of looking at things. We could pick whichever house we think is going to appreciate the most, or whichever one's the best value, and just move wherever that is and not worry about the taxes as much. Because it's a different strategy. It's a real estate value strategy. Hey, how about these Metal Mews, man? Zoomies SAR. Yeah, he's a cool one. By the way, I'm a big Jolteon fan myself. From the original 3 evolutions, Jolteon was my favorite. There's Mew. Let's get a price on this Mew real fast, and then we'll probably wrap up here. Tonight's a Thursday night. I probably ought to do a giveaway tonight, so I hope you guys will return for that. Plus, we got all these slabs, you know. All right, so let's see. Okay, so we got a price for this guy. He's still relatively cheap compared to like Metal Pikachu and Metal Charizard. $90. But I'm telling you, this card used to be like $20. I swear to God, it used to be worth nothing. He has steadily risen in price, and that's probably going to continue. All right, cool. We are done for the daytime stream, just shy of 2 hours. A nice busy stream. Thank you everyone for hanging out and opening some cards. If you enjoyed today's stream, do me a favor and recommend me to a friend. I'm going to go ahead and have a dinner. See you guys later. I'll be back on for the late night stream. We don't like to miss the Thursday late night stream, Thursday, Friday morning, because Friday morning is a very important time period for us. So we don't like to miss the Friday morning stream, the late night Thursday stream. We'll be there, so expect us to be there. See, sent for the mute. Expect us to be there, okay, guys? All right, see you later, everybody.